Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Glass Seats. This is Viddy.
And my name is Mrinal, and in this episode, we have to discuss one of the hotly contested trophies for the end of the season, the Calder for Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yes.
It's been a while since we've had quite a few options for Calder.
Yeah, I feel like the past few years has been a pretty obvious front runner. Like last year, it was obviously going to be Bedard, right? So
yeah.
And the year before that, maybe obviously, in my opinion, Beniers, I think, had that on lock. But it's all of a sudden like 3, 4, maybe even 5 players.
And all across different positions.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about what prompted this news. It's Lane Hutson, defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens.
Stud.
He ties the record for most points by a rookie defenseman, which was set by Quinn Hughes in his rookie year with 53 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Hutson still has games to go, so he's obviously going to break that record, most likely, right?
Yeah.
So that was what got us onto this topic.
Yeah.
But then when we're talking about the Calder, there's many names we can't go without. Celebrini from the Sharks as a forward is a front runner.
Something about that BU water, I guess.
Yeah.
Hutson and Celebrini. Yeah. Good friends, by the way.
Dustin Wolf on the Calgary Flames as a goaltender.
Yeah. Just talked about him last episode. Yeah.
And Matvey Michkov from the Flyers as a winger.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are even saying don't discount Will Smith.
Really?
From the Sharks.
Really?
I think he's kind of a dark horse candidate.
Yeah.
But if you told me to pick 3 right now, frontrunners, I'd say Dustin Wolf, Lane Hutson, and Celebrini.
Yeah.
And they all play different positions.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Agreed. Yeah. That's the positions I'm picking. Would you not say Michkov? Or it's hard to say with him because I feel like Torts has benched that man a little bit too much, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, just because we watch the Sharks so closely, I know the role Celebrini has been asked to play is huge.
Yes.
He's the top center. He's the defensive center. He's everything.
Shit, he's the face of the the future. Yeah,
he's been deployed in all positions. Yeah. Like, this is generational talent deployment, and he's risen to the occasion.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine being 18, 19 years old, like, you just graduated high school in a professional organization who has had a playoff run of 20 plus years.
Yeah,
couple legends. They go up to you and you're like, hey, you got to carry this team now.
Yeah, and then halfway through the year, they trade away anyone who could have been in front of you.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah. Like, that's a shitload of pressure, and he's still delivering. Given everything. So yeah, like,
so that's my pick for Celebrini over Michkov.
Yeah,
but now if you had to tell me to pick between Hutson, Celebrini, and Wolf, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't even know how the voters are going to pick because they're so different positions.
So it's tough because I want to say that, let's say Calgary squeaks into the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And they go on this ridiculous tear. Dustin Wolf is still on fire.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? Because it's about the regular season.
Yes. And the voters have to vote before the playoffs start.
Yeah.
But they do know who made the playoffs.
Yes. So, like, it's kind of just based off that, in my opinion, bullshit technicality alone. I don't think we can include Wolf in this race because he's done amazing work for Calgary, and I think he will continue doing that for the foreseeable future. But it's the same way, like, I don't know, like, I feel like if he had this amazing run, when you had that amazing run in the playoffs, like, that's when people are like, holy shit, this guy is like the real deal.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Connor Hellebuyck.
You get on the radar.
Yeah, I mean, like, actually, let's talk about Hellebuyck. He was good for so long, but everyone's like, prove it, do it again.
Yeah, and he did it.
Yeah, he did it. Like, it took him a while before he became recognized as a bona fide star. You could probably say the same with Jake Ottinger, right? Like, I mean.
No, he was good as a rookie. He had that.
Yeah, but even then, like, people were like, do it again.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just, I don't know.
Like, better example, Binnington,
yeah. It's a better example
won
for sure.
Won the cup as a rookie and then was kind of mid.
Yeah, and they were like, do it again. And I mean, he's having quite the moment right now for sure. But so just based off those technicalities alone, I'm going to eliminate Dustin Wolf. I think he's a stud in the future, though. Like,
so what's the technicality? That he's a goalie?
That he's a goalie, and the fact that, like, the playoff performance doesn't count.
Okay.
So if he goes off in the playoffs,
it's not going to matter.
It doesn't matter, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So just based off of that, I'm going to eliminate that. So I'm going to actually boil it down to Hutson and Celebrini, and that's where I have no idea. I genuinely don't know, man.
If Montreal makes the playoffs, I think Hutson gets it.
Yeah,
because the voters do know who made the playoffs.
Yes.
So I think he gets it.
Who are the voters? Is it just like the NHLPA kind of situation, or is it just like
Calder? I believe it's the writers for the Calder. I can double check here.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea who actually determines this. It's definitely not like a fan vote in by any means. So, like,
fans don't vote on any of the trophies.
Yeah. How sick would that be? Get
John Scott.
Have one. Yeah, John Scott for MVP.
Yeah, that's why they won't. Yeah, so voting members of the Professional Hockey Writers Association submit ballots for the Calder.
Yeah.
So writers like Friedman and all those other
Yeah.
people.
Also, we've seen like at least in the past 5-ish years, like the huge rise of the offensive defensemen,
Yes.
kind of quarterbacking teams. So we know now, like Cale Makar would have not gone 4th overall, let's say in whatever it was, 2017, 18, whenever he was drafted. Like
he would have been first.
Yeah, exactly. And you could arguably say the same about Quinn Hughes. Like everyone knows the importance of a defenseman that you can like just let him do his thing. So that bias alone, I feel like is giving Lane Hutson the edge. The only
Also, what about the fact that he plays in Montreal?
Yeah,
and Celebrini plays in San Jose.
Yeah, so like it's hard to say, right? Like Celebrini's played less games.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing on a much worse team who was obviously rebuilding. Yeah. I mean, granted, Montreal was supposed to be
a much less covered team.
And So like, there's just so many X factors here. So it's hard to say. But yeah, I feel like if Montreal makes that final push, it goes to Lane Hutson. If they don't, I think it's going to go to Celebrini just because of like, first overall pick, right? Like it's good marketing and shit like that.
Yeah. It's going to be, if Hutson drags a team to the playoffs, it's undeniable, right? So
I feel like it has to be, right?
So you cannot not give it to him.
Yeah.
But then if you leave it up for debate, I think you'd split the vote. And I feel like you're right. It'll come out in favor of Celebrini.
Yeah. So just literally this whole race is coming down to technicalities. And that's what I mean, or that's what both of us mean by like, there's no obvious answer here.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be disappointed with any of the three we mentioned.
No, if Hutson wins it, like even as a Sharks fan, I'm like, well deserved.
Yeah. Even if Wolf wins it.
Yeah. I'm not like, it's hard to say. Like
it's such a close race.
Yeah. Like there's so many teams or so many guys that are deserving of this trophy this year. It's really hard to say. Yeah. Selfishly, I hope it's Celebrini. Yeah. But like, again, if it's not, we can recognize greatness for what it is. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts on the Calder Trophy in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win it this year? Did we just forget someone entirely? Mm-hmm. Do let us know. If you like this episode, drop a like on it. Hit subscribe if you want more glass seats because we got multiple episodes coming out. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.